Welcome back, everybody, to the Westlake Hornets Teambuilder Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14. As today, the number 2 ranked 3-0 Westlake Hornets going to take on the 2-0 number 7 ranked Cal Golden Bears. Don't sleep on Cal. Their defense is elite. And they also have a very good rushing offense, but they've only allowed 5 points a game this year. I know we're only 2 games in, but that's still quite impressive. They're second in yards per game, second in passing yards per game, and first in rushing yards per game defensively. So it's going to be a tough task for Westlake offensively. And the main talking point of Westlake today is their offense. As you can see, they are rocking their alternate jerseys this week. But as I was saying, the main point of interest is in the backfield, including redshirt freshman running back John Cummings. He had a breakout game a week ago against Kansas State. He really dominated, over 180 yards, 4 touchdowns, and he has been put 3rd in the Heisman watch. The kid has only played 3 games. 3rd on the Heisman watch. I think that's a little bit kind to him, but if he continues to play well, then it all makes sense. Also, this is it for the quarterback battle between Rodney Allen and Stephen Westwood. We'll see if either of them can really take charge in this battle. And the funny thing is, Westlake has 2 prospects visiting this week. Quarterbacks Marsucio Alteron and Keith Fleming. 2 players who could have a quarterback battle of their own in the near future once Westwood and Allen are gone. Rodney Allen will get the first quarter, Stephen Westwood gets the second quarter, and whoever plays better will get the second half. Allen right now I think has the upper hand over Stephen Westwood, but I don't think Allen has really wowed the coaching staff either, so Stephen Westwood still has a solid shot as John Cummings' first play of the game gets popped by Chris Henry. Cummings coming off his dominant performance a week ago. Not a great start for this one. I think Westlake is going to run more pass plays this week, continue to get a gauge on guys like Rodney Allen and Stephen Westwood to really figure out who it would be best to have at the starting quarterback position. Allen, tough throw for the true freshman Carter Westwood. That's a gain of 28. Even though Carter Westwood is the number 4 wide receiver on this depth chart, I think he's the best receiver on the team right now, just based on his play so far this season. Allen on second down, sacked for a loss of 11 by Jonathan Butler. And now it's 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15 now for the Hornets. Gibbs and Cummings both in the backfield. Allen gonna get hit as he throws off his chest for Frank Bray inside the 10, inside the 5 for a gain of 48. Really nice play by Rodney Allen, spinning around, got hit hard, but still big play from Allen to Bray. 2nd and goal for Westlake at about the 5. Allen and Cummings in the backfield, 4 receiver set. Handoff for Cummings. Can he find the end zone? Yes, he does. John Cummings, the end zone magnet, with his 8th touchdown of the season. He got 2 week 1, 1 week 2, and then 4 last week in the dominant victory against Kansas State, and already gets one here. Cal's quarterback is senior Joe Butler. They have a few custom recruits behind him, and Jeremy Watson and Breon Anthony. Nice pass over to Burton, up the middle for a gain of 17. 2nd and 10 from the 39 here for Cal. Kellen Shaw in motion. It's going to be a toss for Shaw. He's going backwards for a loss of 4. The junior JPP, John Paul Patterson, brings him down. 3rd and 14 after the loss of yardage. Butler over to Richardson this time for 23. 2nd and 6 here for Cal. They've now got it in the red zone. Offense looking good right now as Joe Butler keeps it on the option inside the 5 to about the 2 before being brought down by Pino. Cal had it 2nd and goal at the 1, and they committed a false start penalty. That hurt, so that'll push them back 5 yards. 2nd and goal. Butler, toss for Mayfield. He's in. Van Mayfield with the touchdown. The fullback, the false start will not matter, and Cal will tie it up. 1 drive for each offense and a pair of touchdowns as both offenses looking good. Game tied at 7. Allen hit as he throws, going to get it to Noah Newton, who fumbles it. The senior Noah Newton loses the football, and it's recovered by Cal. Can't make that mistake if you're Newton, the Canada native, who's been actually quite quiet these past couple of weeks. His knee was down. No fumble. They've got to challenge that. Noah's knee was not down. The booth has decided to rightfully review this call. As you can see, Noah Newton's right knee is down right there, and he still has possession of, well, why that angle? Why do we have to get that angle? But this play will be reversed, and Westlake will keep possession. Rodney Allen is going to get himself killed out here. The amount of times he's gotten hit as he's thrown today is unbelievable, and I'm shocked he hasn't gotten hurt in once knowing this game. Second down. Allen gonna run with it, and he will be sacked for a loss of 4. Allen has done a nice job of scrambling and staying patient to find open receivers, but he's just taken too many hits and has risked too many sacks like that one, and that'll end the first quarter most likely. First quarter in the books, game tied at 7, 3rd and 14 for the Hornets. Stephen Westwood, of course, now gets the second quarter, and he is going to be given a daunting task to start. Westwood, tough pass, and it's caught by Newton, who is flipped on his back, but still gains 23. Very nice play by Stephen Westwood, and a good start to the quarter for him. Westlake is moving the ball down the field nicely despite not having continuity at quarterback this drive. Frank Bray in motion, fake handoff for Beck. Westwood to Westwood for the touchdown. The brotherly connection. Steven finds Carter, and Westlake will regain the lead. 2nd and 5 here for the Cal offense. Butler hit hard by Justin McGee for a loss of 1. Maybe we'll actually see a stalled drive today. So far, the offenses have both looked really good. 3rd and 7 here for Cal, as Joe Butler's going to look to throw it. Now he's going to scramble. Does he have the first? He does! Really nice run by Joe Butler, trying to show off some mobility. One of Cal's backup running backs, Marcus Bush, just broke his elbow, and some of Cal's medics fear that his season might be over. Huge loss for Cal. Butler on 3rd down is incomplete. Pressure from Kong and Hines, and that'll force a punt. Stephen Westwood honestly looked really good that first drive, and I think Coach Conway is going to be a little bit more lenient towards Westwood just because he probably wants to see more Stephen than Rodney, because he's obviously watched more Rodney throughout this battle. Westwood with a deep ball for the speedster. Aurier Yaluko for a big gain near the 50. Something I like about this game so far is that both Westwood and Allen have not been afraid to go deep, and it seems like Westlake's strategy has been mainly centered around deep throws. 3rd and 5, most quarterbacks would not get the first down there, but because Stephen Westwood is a freaking blazer, he will get it and more. Westlake's run game has gotten off to a slow start today. Both Jason Gibbs and John Cummings have been quiet. Tim Beck is actually the running back in the backfield this play. Frank Bray will enter the backfield. Bad decision by Stephen Westwood on the option. Tried to get it to Bray because he was in trouble, but so is Bray. That's going to be a fumble. Cal recovers. Any bad play will really be used against both Allen and Westwood going forward, just because the gap between them is very close right now. Butler on 2nd down is sacked by Marcus Shelton, and Cal will call time. 3rd and 10. Let's see if the Hornets can get another stop and force a punt, as Butler's going to look to throw it. Cal's been good on 3rd down today over to Hicks, who steamrolls past Andy Pino for a gain of 20. What a play after the catch by Mike Hicks, as the senior cornerback Andy Pino just got laid out, and Hicks just looked like an absolute bulldozer on that play. Cal is down to 1 timeout. It is 2nd and 8 for the Golden Bears. Butler has Smith deep. Bad coverage by the star safety Marcus Jones. That's a touchdown for Cal, and we are now tied at 14 apiece. Westlake has it back with all 3 timeouts. Let's see if they can regain the lead before the end of the half. This would be a huge statement drive for Stephen Westwood, or maybe not! First play of the possession, John Cummings is gone. Just like that, Cummings gets that big run, and the Hornets will regain the lead. This is why John Cummings is special. Got off to a pretty slow start in this game, and then bam! What a run. Cal gets another opportunity to tie it before halftime. Butler, a nice pass to Hicks. Quickly tackled by Lewis Kahn, but not before gaining 23. The clock is ticking. Tal still has a timeout, by the way. Butler, he has an open man. That's Gilmore, who runs out of bounds inside the 10. Bad coverage by Mitchell, and I assume they're going to kick the field goal here. First and goal, Cal will make the smart decision by kicking a field goal, and it is good. The Golden Bears will cut the lead down to 4 as we advance to halftime. 1/2 down, 1 to go. We've got ourselves a good one. 21-17 your score. Westlake leads it. Cal starts on offense. Butler just runs by the defensive lineman, Ray Johnson. I don't know what Johnson was doing there, but still a nice first down for Joe. Good start to the possession here for the Golden Bears as they got the 3-back set here on first down. Butler going to look to throw it. Short pass for Jones, and he's wrapped up for a loss of 5. Marcus Jones avenging his bad play earlier in the game as he gets a good one here. Both Rodney Allen and Stephen Westwood played very well in the first half. However, since Allen has gotten more playing time this year, Coach Conway decided to give it to Stephen Westwood. And the first play of the drive is not a particularly good one. Jason Gibbs loses about 4. 2nd and 14 after the loss of 4. Stephen Westwood going to look to throw it under some pressure. Nice pass over to Noah Newton, who will end up gaining 25. And Newton has been a much bigger factor today than really at all this season. It's a 4th and 1. Westlake has it at about midfield, so why not go for it here? Tim Beck is the motion man. Westwood keeps it. He loses 5. As Cal had no remorse on that play, and they'll get the ball back. The gutsy play call does not work. Stephen Westwood has been flawless in the air today, but has not played at his best in the ground. Joe Butler trying to toss it to his running back, but he's unable to. Lawrence McCoon, the senior linebacker, quickly makes the tackle. So Cal got a 3 and out, and after both offenses were dominating in the first half, now both defenses are starting to play better. Here's Jason Gibbs. He's gotten off to a quiet start today. Gibbs down the field, untouched for a touchdown. So both Gibbs and Cummings have had ridiculously long runs to start drives off. I'm trying to watch Stephen Westwood, but I'm not really getting that opportunity right now. For the first time today, it's a 2-score game with Westlake being up by 11. Let's see what Cal can do here to try to make this game a little bit closer. Handoff for Shaw, and he's immediately stumbling for a loss of 3. Ray Johnson will get credited with the tackle, but he was stumbling long before Johnson made contact. 2nd and 13 now after the loss of 3. Handoff for Shaw. He trucks another defender and gains 16 before being tackled from behind by McGee, but still really nice run right there. I think Cal needs to put a little bit more of an emphasis on the pass game. Joe Butler has thrown the ball very well, and while their run game hasn't been bad, I think they could be doing a little bit better. Marcus Jones gets trucked. This kid is an animal. Tyrone Newton, this time with a gain of 12. Westlake has forgotten how to tackle today. Tyrone Newton was one of the better running backs, in this year's recruiting class, but all of these backs are freaking bulldozers. Butler running backwards. He had no clue what to do until he saw a swarm of Hornets. There were like 4 of them right there. Lewis Kahn was there first. He gets credited with the play. Joe Butler just looked lost right there. 3rd down now after the loss of 4. Cal now out of a red zone as Butler. Short pass for Bates. Breaks a tackle from Richards, and he got it! I didn't think he got the first down, but a nice play by Mark Bates. 3/4 down, 1 to go. Hornets up by 11, but Cal is far from out of it. 3rd and 9 at around the 10. Butler under a ton of pressure from Hines. Short pass for Hicks, who shrugs off Jones and is going to get pushed out by Marcus Lee. That sets up an interesting 4th down. I was expecting them to go for the field goal, but they're actually going to try to convert, and it works! Burton with the touchdown catch. Joe Butler to Corey Burton, and Cal will once again make it a one-score game. The Golden Bears will wisely go for 2, try to make it a field goal deficit with a conversion. Shaw in motion. Butler going to look to throw it, and they got it! Didn't look like he caught it, but he did. We got ourselves an EA Sports Studio update. UCLA leads the Oregon Ducks 7-3. This is Oregon's first game of the year, and we're in week 4. How does that work? The Bruins currently 2-0, led by Heisman hopeful running back Daniel Smith, who won NCAA Player of the Week last week over John Cummings. And I saw Smith's numbers. Let's just say he kind of did deserve it over John Cummings. I know many people were probably surprised to see Cal ranked this high, but they're a great team. 3rd down and 6. Westwood under a ton of pressure. He's just going to try to hope he can run for a play. Is unsuccessful. Brought down by Travis Johnson. Nobody was open there, and that'll force a Westlake punt. Cal has an opportunity to take the lead late. Let's see if they do it. Butler going to toss it for Hicks. He loses 3. The sophomore, Mike Wilson, brings him down. 3rd and 12 for Cal. Just under 4:20 left to go. 4:20 blaze it. Butler going to look to throw it. And it's caught. What a catch. But he is out of bounds. Did not get either foot in. That was real close. Even Westwood just threw his 6th pass of the game. His 6th completion of the game as well. But he's been in since the 2nd quarter. He's thrown 6 passes. That's pretty unbelievable. Here's John Cummings bulldozing his way for 11. Excellent run. Nice run from John Cummings. He's only gotten 9 carries today, but 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. Still playing great ball. Here is Steven. Going to try to outrun the defensive end. He will. Westwood launches a bomb, and it's caught by Noah Newton for a gain of 36. 2nd and 10, just under 3 to go. Westwood and Cummings in the backfield. Here's Steven Westwood. Going to look for Ulrich Aluko. Risky throw. Nice catch and a touchdown. And Westlake will pass for over the 250 mark. That is sure to please Marsucio Olteron and Keith Fleming, the 2 quarterbacks visiting. But nonetheless, Steven Westwood has looked phenomenal in the passing game today. He's been quiet on the ground, but has looked great throwing the ball. And I don't think this QB battle is over. Even though it was supposed to be over, Steven Westwood's making it real tough right now. About 2.5 to go, 10-point game. Here's Butler on 1st down. Under pressure, sacked by Anthony Mitchell, the nickel corner, for a loss of 7. Huge play for Westlake. Now it is 2nd down and 17 for the Golden Bears. Just over 2 minutes to play. Butler under a little bit more pressure, sacked again. This time it's by the senior Ray Johnson for a loss of 3. 4th and 20. Cal feels like they have to go for it here, and to be honest, I don't really blame them. Down by 10, under 2 to go. Butler going for the short pass to Bates. EA Sports, what's new? He gains 13, but nothing more before being tackled by McCoon, and that's a stop. It is 3rd and 6 after a pair of runs by Jason Gibbs. Cal is down to 1 timeout. This is for the game. Westwood, it's going to be a pass, and it's incomplete. Throws it right into the hands of a defender, so I assume we'll probably see the field goal unit come out. Volker Gantz got himself a leg. 55-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it had the distance, but it was wide right, no good. He almost got that. Got ourselves an EA Sports Studio update. The Nebraska Cornhuskers, led by running back Matt Ball, defeat the Arizona State Sun Devils 24-17. Nebraska goes up to 2-1 with 2 receiving touchdowns from Corey Cortez. At this point, Cal is living on a prayer. 1 timeout, down by 10, 1:17 to go. They need to score, get an onside kick, and score again. Butler, under pressure, throws it right into the hands of Marcus Lee. His first career interception as a Westlake Hornet, and that'll end it. Running out of bounds at around the 50. Marcus Lee is such a good player, but he has dropped so many interceptions since he became a starter last year, and finally he gets a break. He just dropped an interception the previous play, for what it's worth. And that's how this one ends. Westlake gets the win, 35-25. The offense looked outstanding against a Cal defense that has played phenomenally this year. Didn't see a lot of Rodney Allen, but Stephen Westwood really impressed me. John Cummings and Jason Gibbs each ran for over 100 yards. Now, to be fair, they each had like an 80-yard carry, but still, the offense easily had its best game of the year, mainly with Stephen Westwood under center. So maybe this quarterback battle isn't over after all, because Rodney Allen really had the momentum, but now that Stephen Westwood really proved himself, Stephen Westwood today played better than Rodney Allen has played yet this year, so I'm really not sure where this quarterback battle is going to go, but I don't think it's quite over yet. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like button and subscribe. Next episode will be the Season 11 recruiting special, so make sure to get prepared for that. Get your popcorn ready, because it's going to be fun. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one. Peace.